Insufficient rescue gas. Insufficient rescue gas. Insufficient.
This may force him into an attack. I am lacking Vikings. Once I go up to 5 medevacs, I'll probably start building Vikings. I need the gas for that and upgrades, because I actually haven't started a single one yet, which is really bad. It's also worth noting he may have taken a 4th over to the side, so we're going to go scout that. Let's see what else we can get done with drops. I'm going to send this guy around the side while we continue to build. We are having, again, supply depot issues. This needs to be a planetary, which we have been unable to do yet. We're not mining enough gas because we didn't put the gas in there in the first place. I do that a lot. That's actually like a big problem in my play that I frequently screw up. No 3rd taken. Okay, good to know.
Now what? Additional supply depots required. Insufficient rescue gas.
I think the best thing to do is as soon as you put the gas, just throw the SCVs right into it. Okay, it's a little bit wasted minerals, but that gas is really important. Deny the base. Punish the greed. Back off, come around the side. Supply depot's seriously still. Good lord. Shut down key power structures. Leave. Flank around the side. Max out and attack. Increase Viking count. Currently on 3 bases. We're oversaturated in the main, so let's go mine somewhere else. Okay, we're maxed.
Now what?
Okay, this is a bad place to be. Let's leave. Ah, I would love to see his upgrades.
Additional supply depots.
Show me. 1-0. Okay. Alright, time to move out. I think his Colossus count is not that large. I think as a direct result, we will be able to attack him. We have 118 units, and I'm pretty sure he can't fight me. Well, here's hoping I'm correct, because otherwise I am in a lot of trouble. Economy's getting better. Here's hoping his observer didn't see me move out. Okay, gather my army together. Pressure this base. Kind of an excessive stim, but it does make sure that base dies in about 2 seconds. And we continue to push forward. Let's make sure we don't become Colossus bait. Oh, speaking of Colossus bait, stim forward, stim the Marauders, focus fire the Colossus down. And the army is absolutely, totally fucking dead. Okay. No problem. So, well, he can sack that base. Oh! Zealot went by. Cute. Okay. Just rally all the units there. It's kind of annoying. I did lose a lot of units there. But I have units elsewhere, so I'm not overly worried about that. And the Marauder, because he is hard. No stop for you! In the base! In the face. And we lost that base, but it's not really relevant, because we have all these that can go saturated again. And a bazillion minerals. Okay, well, his main is kind of dead. But he has cannons! Had cannons! No research for you. Okay, bring the additional units down the ramp. Pulling us back to the Winter Mines. He'll probably have expanded all the way across the map, so we're just going to kill him now. And back to mining. Widow Mines. You know, the Widow Mines should have stopped all those Zealot run-bys, but they have yet to do so, so I'm not impressed by the Widow Mines performance. Alright, we're postured and ready to go. Let's kill his last base. Oh no, if only you had power! What a shame. Not sure why he's still in the game at this point. He's just gonna give me the runaround. Unless he has a bazillion proxy units. He's gonna need more than the bazillion. He obviously has another Nexus somewhere, otherwise he would have appeared on the scans. Let's check the other places he could have had one. I'm maxed again. Armory. Proxy. Go back to the main. He must be here. Nope. Take the watchtower. Nothing to be seen. You are group 2. You are group 1. Group 1 push forward, take the main base. Group 2 scout for the inevitable base that we're going to find here. Has he rebuilt in his main? Where the fuck is his Nexus? It's possible he has it here. You are now group 5. And you're going to go in this direction. Yep, okay, he's there. No power for you. He's a tenacious bastard, I'll give him that. I'm not sure why he's still in the game. Something of a waste of everyone's time. He will try and escape. However... no. There we go. Spelling not his strong point. He must have actually still expanded, which is kind of silly. There we go. Well, that took about 5 minutes longer than it should have. Yeah, I'm not 100%. I don't think the third base is a good idea. I don't think that map makes it a good idea. I don't think most maps do, because if you take a third base and you have basically no units, I don't think you even had a mothership core, which you kind of need if you're going to do that. Nexus snipe with 3 medevacs, not difficult. That was a weird one, but hey, it happens. Smooth. I'll be back in a few minutes, folks. Enjoy. Alright, hopefully you're all mellowed out. Let's do a little bit more. So we're now top 6 in our Silver League there. The goal today is to try and get to gold, if possible. Before we do that, we'll have a quick look at the stats so far and see how things are going. See if there's maybe something we need to have a look at. This is what I used to be. I used to be platinum. In fact, I achieved platinum 3 times. But since the changes to rankings, they put me down to silver. So this is kind of what my win-loss ratio is looking like right now, which is pretty good. I can't remember what the exact button is to give you the stats. I really can't. It's one of these. Ah, here they are. So hard to find. So these are my current stats. So my TVT currently 50-50. 100% win rate against Zerg. If I go for all, it'll show you kind of what I'm good at here. So, since I started tracking, 265 games. Which is not that much. I mean, this is only HOTS, bear in mind. Wings of Liberty, they didn't even really track that too much. And I used different accounts back then. So yeah, 265 games. 64% win rate against Zerg. My TBT is pretty bad, and my Protoss is kind of all over the place. Map report. Let's have a look at this season. Never won on Frost, never won on Altazine, but I did veto those, so it's not a big deal. My overgrowth win percentage is pretty good. And merry-go-round, not really enough stats to tell. Okay, cool, let's get back into it. Hi, State. How are you today? Hopefully State is good today. I want to see him play a bit more. As you can see, I've got a bunch of random pro gamers on here because this is also my casting account, so needless to say, I've got a few of them. Habitation Station against a random. Okay. Well, we'll open the same way we always do, which is to open with the Reaper because he's random, so we want to know who he is. We want to know what he's doing. Random players generally cheese more because they're not quite as good at playing the race, so they're more often than not going to go for an all-in build, which is easier to execute. So it's good to be aware with people like that and play a bit safer. Just tuning. Not a difficult game. Well, that was a little silly. Alright, let's try again, shall we? Let's try again. I think that guy might actually just be tanking his rating by the looks of it in order to get to bronze. Well, that puts us up to rank 3. Doesn't really get us anywhere. We don't learn anything from that. Let's try again. Okay. Leozin, Terran player. King Sejong, okay. You know, that Banshee, I like that Banshee idea that I saw earlier. Not to the extent that other guy did it, but like this area right here seems really vulnerable to Banshee attacks, so I think we're gonna actually go Cloak Banshee in this game. He might do the same thing. It seems like a good build on King Sejong. I'm still very disappointed though on ladder that they're not taking any risks. I think ladder is the absolute best place to do stupid maps, because a lot of the people playing on ladder are bad, so they don't give a fuck. Like, I'd love to see Fallen Dreams and some of our Shoutcraft maps on the ladder. I really would. That would be awesome. Okay, we don't really need to go gas first for this. We can have it hit a little bit earlier if we do, though, so maybe we will. It depends how... He might scout pretty quickly, so I don't know. Okay, we'll go gas first. Does mean a slightly later barracks. So we'll go straight up to factory and into Banshee, and we're going to attempt to do damage to his natural. This is where he does one base all in and kills me, and I just cry. It's entirely feasible. It might happen. He's not scouted yet. Probably should have by now. I'm gonna scout myself. Just leave that there before you go to your death. There we go. Next Shoutcraft, I think, is the 21st, Axiom versus MYE. If you go to the Shoutcraft thread on Team Liquid, which is under the tournament section, you will see I have new fixtures for you. So, these should hopefully happen. One of them might get interrupted. Again, this whole medical thing is kind of annoying, and when I get the first appointment I can get, I need to take it. So, there is that to concern myself with. Straight over there. If he's going to have a Reaper, he probably would be in the base by now. I did wall off. That was kind of stupid. There we go. That should do the trick. See what he's up to. Well, no quick expand on the low ground. Wall off. Yeah, no data otherwise. Okay, he could be doing the same thing that I am. It's entirely feasible. Hard to know. He won't have learned too much from that either. That's always good. So he could be doing the same thing I am. Blind Engineering Bay is probably the best way to go here.
Upgrade complete.
And it's entirely feasible to do that. Don't queue that. It means the engineering bay's later. So yeah, we'll build the engineering bay now. Our concern is basically building up gas at this stage. Technically, you can do a Banshee attack off one base. I might not even need to go Cloak here. And Cloak, I don't know. Cloak is quite nice. You waste a lot of scans that way. I think I might have to take second gas, though. Looking at the timing, I don't think I've done this quite right. Yeah, I'm going to be able to build the Banshee, but the Cloak will be later. Ah, shit. Talk about bad luck. Ah, fuck. Okay, do I go with it anyway? I don't think we do. No, that's just silly. Okay, we expand. Fuck me. I'm gonna have to put a turret there myself, though, just in case he's gone with that. God damn it, just at the wrong time. If I'd actually put it here, then that wouldn't have been scouted at all. So we're gonna swap that over. We're gonna go for tanks, and we're just gonna play standard from here.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Now, don't go with it. Don't go with it. He's fucking scouted it. There's no way. He'd be insane to go for it. You can take this opportunity to hopefully have him over-prepare for the build that you might be doing, and then just go for something more standard. Go for it. No. It's insane. Why would you do that? It's such a dice roll. I'd rather not. Go tanks, play standard, expand.
Not enough minerals.
I mean, I'm probably still behind, which is a bit of a problem now, but...
Not enough minerals.
Ready for dust off.
Add-on complete. Add-on complete.
Stim. And then we can think about dropping. Probably behind now, pretty badly. Well, he didn't go Banshee, so... I'm hoping that was out of his scan range. But I might be wrong. Alright. Add more racks, get more tanks.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Should really scan, honestly, at this point. I was like, I don't know what he's doing. I have no idea. My stem's not ready. If it was, maybe I'd go for a drop, but not at the moment. I'm going to go +1.
Additional supply. Not enough minerals. Not enough
Get on top of the supply situation and then scan them once I have energy.
Add-on complete.
Supply depots, come on. Stim is so damn slow. Okay, we can consider a drop. And hopefully not die in the process. Although, I can't guarantee that. Get another tank. Supply depots we're kind of on top of.
Not enough minerals.
We don't even have a bunker here, so if we try to attack, I'd be in serious trouble.
Research.
He could also drop. I don't have any defense against that at all here, so at least make an effort there.
Waiting on you.
If he scanned again, he's probably moving out. Oop, turrets. See how attentive he is. Not very is the answer to that. Cool. Significant damage. And pull out. No need to stick around. No benefit to it.
Complete.
We killed like 6, 7 SCVs there. Maybe more. Additional turrets just to make dropping more difficult. Think about a third base. I don't think he's taken one. We're gonna now attempt to drop behind. That's almost done. Armor.
Minerals. Research complete. Additional supply.
See what else he's got. He has a turret there. I am in range though. Okay, yeah, I can't do much from this position. Let's check his side, make sure he hasn't done anything there.
Additional supply.
He's got to be doing something. He can't still be on... Well, I mean, he could actually be on 2 bases.
Additional supply. Not enough
I'm going for
minerals.
3. I think we just drop in the corner here, out of range, and then we stim into his mineral line again. He's going double upgrade, so any fight that I engage in could be a problem. Tank! Free tank! Free tank! Totally worth it. Focus down a couple more SCVs. Yeah, I got one more. Oh, don't think I got it. Okay. Right. So, he has an upgrade lead. We need numbers and tank superiority in order to make this work. Take a third. We need a huge increase in barracks production. So we're going to build 4 more. We're going to keep building tanks. He hasn't taken a third yet, I don't think. We do need to keep up with that medevac production, because we're going to have to keep dropping him. So far, we've done pretty good harassment. We've, like, killed the tank, which is always brilliant, because that does give you that tank edge, hopefully, where you have more than he does. That's a big deal.